Okay. Hello, one and all. My name is Jerry, and this is Harvey, who is got Palomino brown and white colors. He just turned 18 years old, and he's a cross between a Jack Russell and a Chihuahua. His name is Harvey. Now, Harvey has a number of problems, which most dogs, when if they get to 18 years old, they're going to have some problems. He has dementia, and it's causing some lack of sleep, a lot of pacing, some panic attacks. I'm not saying I have a cure for this. However, one thing I believe that dementia patients, whether they're animals or people, they need a couple of things. They need supervision, and you got to keep an eye on them. If I have to leave him home, I put him in a special room where it's almost impossible for him to get in trouble. No furniture, and pretty much bare, just the floor and him. I have a dresser, but it doesn't enter into any aspect of the problem. But the room is pretty much devoid of all furniture. So anyway, but I believe that dementia patients need two things. They need supervision, and they need stimulation. Okay, in my opinion, the worst thing for a human being, especially for their brain, is to be idle, indolent, inactive, and I think that stimulation is really important. That's just me. I'm not a doctor. I don't know, but I know a lot of doctors that don't know diddly as well, and made some pretty bad mistakes on me. They've made some bad mistakes, but okay, that's another matter. Now, so when whatever you're doing just seems to make things worse, I believe in changing things, and I believe in interaction, physical stimulation. So what I do with this guy is I just brought him outside from pooping and peeing. He did wonderful today, thank goodness. But I have a little game I play with him, and I haven't fed him yet. I'm going to give him some breakfast in just a minute. It's early. It's August 1st, 2026, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Daylight in HTG in Europe, on Saturday. So he has some cataracts, but I took him to a specialist, and he says it's not worth an operation doing something like that. I am going to try to get his teeth cleaned, which means that's something else altogether. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what I do, just to keep his mind active. All right, I think for dementia patients, I think it's really important to keep them. I mean, if they're just sitting there and on the couch or lying in bed all day doing nothing, I think it's the worst thing. So I have a little rap that I do with him after we come back inside. It kind of goes like this. I put him on the floor. He can wave to you too. Hello, everybody. So I put him on the floor. I say a little rap session to him. And it goes like this. It goes, we're going to go get the squirrely and a kitty cat and a geesey and a seagull and a sand crabby and a groundhoggy and a raccoon. And then I wiggle his rear end a little bit. Okay, then I go get the squirrely and a kitty cat and a geesey and a seagull and a sand crabby and a groundhoggy. Ah! See how he walks away from it? He says, well, I know what's going on. I'm not going to do that. Well, I say, well, yes, you are going to do that. We're going to try it again. You ready? And I'll do some other kind of poem, like, Harvey, are you ready to go outside? But I go outside and chase the bunny and the frog. And I'm going to chase the bunny and the frog. And, who else? Damn, how's this one? Got a bunny and frog. Okay. We're going to go outside, chase the bunny and the frog. Squirrely under the log. We're going to go outside and chase the bunny and the frog. That squirrely hiding under the log. Then we're going to get that old groundhog, little buggy oak. Darn it, I'm forgetting how it goes. But I get him excited a little bit.
We're gonna go outside, take the bunny in the front. Then we're gonna go get that old groundhog. Then we're gonna get that squirrely under the log. Look out, all you guys. Here goes Harvey Dog. Ah!
That's what I was trying to remember. But you get the idea, okay? So now his mind, his brain is stimulated. He's stopped and he's turning around, looking back at me, like, okay, well, what else are we gonna do? So we could, I make sure that I give him a kind of hug that's intimate. I don't know if you can see, but I get both hands under his rear feet, his back feet, and then both paws above my arm here, and I hold him close to my chest, and then I put my hand over, to the side of his neck and his head and pull him against me. Not with any crazy force or anything, but just gentle, nice, really affectionate, and a good kiss, and try to relax him, because dementia patients can have many panic attacks, and he's been averaging 1 or 2 a day, and it's brutal. They need to get some sleep. I sedate them. There are pills that you can get. I have leftover pills from another dog that had a lot of problems years ago, and she was having seizures. He had a grand mal seizure 2 days ago, which scared the hell out of both of us, and early in the morning too. And so, I'm thinking I had to do something with his cataracts, but the eye doctor said that wouldn't have caused the seizure. So I am gonna get his teeth cleaned, but that involves blood work. The blood work has to clear him for general anesthesia. Then he gets general anesthesia, and they work on his teeth. General anesthesia, and it's costing quite a bit of money, I can tell you. I'm lucky to be able to kind of handle that. But these pills that I found from another dog that I had, I wasn't sure what they were, but I gave him one yesterday, and he slept for a good amount of time. And when it wore off around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he was up, and when he's up and he's not sedated, he does what all dementia dogs do, or animals. They go around in circles. He'll go over, he'll walk into a wall and then just stand there and stare at the wall for a long, long time. It's really sad to see. But he's on his feet. He moves around, and those are good signs. Also, he's urinating and pooping very nicely, I'd say. He's really passing toxins very well through his body, I gotta say, at 18 years old. And I'm hoping maybe that he's got a tooth problem that I've never addressed, and it's impossible for a person to clean his teeth. He'll break his neck trying to avoid you sticking your finger in his mouth and trying to clean his teeth. So I gotta bite the bullet on that one. But I just thought I'd show you one way of handling dementia in a dog. Peace.